Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hills. Each time you try, gonna be just a little bit better. Each step you climb, one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. Okay, I gotta stop singing or I'm gonna keep doing that. Howdy guys, I'm SilentSenior09, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Last time we did tutorial, which was probably very boring and a lot of you skipped, but that's okay. I would have skipped it too, because I'm like, I know how to play the game, I don't need your tutorial crap, SilentSenior, let's get on to the meat and potatoes. Today we're going to start off with line clear. And with this we get 3 new files, that's pretty cute. We're going to go ahead and just select the first one because we're number 1. Probably not. And immediately we're greeted with the gym leader Falkner and round 1-1. So, we gotta clear through 5 rounds, or 5 stages as they call it. So let's get to it. Line clear. Alright Falkner, tell us a little bit about this. Clear all blocks from above the white line to clear the stage. Don't rush to clear blocks. But I wanna hurry! I'm in a hurry, man! Patience. You'll get hints that should be helpful at the start of each round. Sorry, this is really awkward to read, I'm sure. And hear. Okay, so first round / first stage. This looks a lot like the same old, but basically what he was saying before. There's gonna be a stage clear line, so if we move the stack up a bit, a little more. Okay, I guess we're not going to see it. Yeah, there it is, right down there. We need to get every block underneath that. So in order to do that, you got to match blocks to clear the garbage, or clear the blocks out. I keep saying garbage, and really, there's actually something called garbage in this game, so I shouldn't do that. Now, naturally, while matching blocks 3 at a time each time could, in theory, get the job done, that's not exactly a fun way to do it. So I typically tend to kind of expedite things. I tend to match combos, chains, I tend to really go all out and see what I can do. I tend to get all showboaty, if you will. Well, that time I didn't, but that's okay. And then I usually clear the stage, and then we move on to the next stage. And of course, for doing that, the Pokemon starts cheerily smiling or chirping in this case, because it's a bird Pokemon. I promise you we will start seeing some Johto Pokemon. I know it's... Well, we did see some Johto Pokemon before, but right now it seems like, oh, we've seen Pidgeys before, ever since yellow, blue, and red, man. And for some people, green, I guess, or black, which are versions I've heard that exist, but, you know, not many people talk about them. Anyway, not the point. The point. What is the point? What is in a name? Okay, stop, dude. So I need fancy here. Ooh. So I hope y'all are thrilled to see this. I apologize if you were not, if you're one of those people that's like, oh, come on, SilentSenior, I'm not into puzzle games. Fret not. I might have a plan B if for some reason that seems to be the case. Although, admittedly, last time I did a puzzle game, like Pokemon Puzzle League, it seemed to be fairly popular. It's not to say that, oh, in theory, well, that's going to happen again. No, not necessarily. This one could actually flop really quickly. Because, honestly, this is on the Game Boy Color, so it's not as pretty to look at, and it probably sounds really prehistoric. But it is kind of a fun game to just kind of chillax to and play. And sometimes it is fun to just watch somebody play through and see how they think or do. Some of you are probably going to start clenching your butts a bunch because you're seeing moves that I could do and I'm not doing them, and it's like, SilentSenior, stop it! Move the red one over! No, the other way, you dummy, you jerk! How dare you ruin that? That was such a beautiful chain you could have set up there. And there's going to be probably a lot of that. Oh yes, I should probably mention this ahead of time, because it may come across, or some of you may decide to notice this and point it out to me. I have a weird, I don't know if it's a sensation, fetish, or a habit, but I tend to like moving everything to the right. So if it seems like I'm a little right side show a little favoritism to the right side, that's why. I have no idea why I naturally tend to do that. I'm going to try to be self-conscious and not do that as often, just to kind of mix it up a little. But you'll notice I tend to do that. I also tend to kind of even everything out, level everything out. You know, even though that's not entirely the most fruitful way to utilize your time in this game. Sometimes it's better to just go ahead and leave everything alone and just raise the stack up a little bit, and then start really chiseling away at the blocks that are here, so that way you can really do some damage. Some damage control, if you will. There we go, okay, sorry. Sorry for my clocking of the controller gets annoying, too. I got a microphone that's a little too sensitive. I mean, I've knocked it way the heck down, but I don't want to knock it too far down, because otherwise everything... Excuse me. Not every sing. That's a TH, dude. That's a thing. The thing. Like thang. Or thong, you know. Jeez. If I knocked the sound down too far, everything starts to sound electrically. That's even a thing, electrically. Nice. That was nice. I like that. I'm gonna try to avoid saying the word nice, too, because I remember a long time ago saying something to the effect of, I hate saying the word nice, it's such a useless piece of trash word. It tells you nothing about the object you're trying to describe, and it's just a cheap cop-out phrase. It's kind of like that phrase, it is what it is, you know. Of course, then again, admittedly, about a couple of years ago, actually, because it was 2 years ago, because we're now in 2017, I was pretty angsty, I have to say. Not entirely angsty, but I noticed, man, I was really... Not entirely cynical, but I had kind of a negative attitude sometimes. Like, dude, calm the heck down. Seriously. Get your tighty-whities in a bunch. Actually, I don't wear tighty-whities. I tend to be a boxer kind of person. Sorry, I was just stretching my back out, and I was like, oh man, I feel a crack there. It's the moment when you're sitting stiff, and then you start to shift, and it's like, oh yeah, that felt so good, thank you. Oh, that needed to be done. Well, you know what, you can do that too. I was actually going to do something to the middle right here, but then again, me showing favoritism to the right, that's what I get for doing that. Also, I think I want to try and match 10. Let me see, 10 for a combo. Oh, dude, no, I'm gonna match 10. You ain't gonna stop me. Watch this. Check it. Boom, boom, and 10, baby! Yeah! I gotta practice doing that because there's gonna be a reason we're gonna need to do that later. That combo of 10 and a combo of 8, and then of course I'm gonna need to start working on my chains too, because so far I've been pretty abysmal in that. So let's see if we can't maybe finish up strong here. Hut, and then hut, and then hut. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. That's gonna have to do it because I don't have any more room. Can't squeeze that in there. Can't just shove that right in there. Shove a nail through his foot! Okay, sorry. Just felt like quoting Home Alone there because it rolls right off the tongue when you say shove. And like that, boom! We have cleared our first entire round completely. Stages 1-1 through 1-5. Done. And for doing that, we get a round clear screen! Yay! Alright! Awesome sauce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is my laptop freaking out? Oh, sorry, I just happened to look and I just noticed that something froze, and I started to panic. Anyway. So for clearing a round, besides getting the beautiful picture of the gym leader, the Johto gym leader, excuse me, standing there all elegantly, the little ripply heart monitor line disappears underneath him, and then we get access to the next round. But we're going to do that next time on Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please let us tail slap. And next time we meet, we're going to start up Bugsies, round 2-1 to 2-5. Later, taters.